All right, guys, what's going on? So, today I want to quickly touch on why selling a full AI system for your customers is actually going to be a lot easier for you and a lot better end result for your customer instead of just selling a single AI chatbot. So, the way I want to quickly just paraphrase this is you're not selling AI, you're selling the full system, you're selling your customer the end result, which is either appointments booked or money through their door. So, let's just quickly get into it. Stop selling AI and sell results instead. So, what does this mean? Instead of leading with your AI systems and saying, oh, yeah, we use AI and blah, 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 and stuff that really nobody understands, you're going to want to instead say, we sell you the full bridge, we sell you the final solution. Uh, so, let's quickly get into why the chatbot system and selling individual AI services does not work. There's more and more of these AI systems coming up every day. And to be honest, it's just not something that's very good for small businesses because first off, they don't understand. Second off, it's not going to give them the results they're looking for. And when you don't give a business something that's not what they're looking for, they're either not going to pay you as much or they're just going to drop out after a few months. So you guys have heard me say this before, but selling an AI chatbot or a receptionist alone isn't going to cut it. Sure, you might get a couple clients that pay you a couple $100, $500 a month, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot harder to sell. And selling that AI bot is not what makes the local business any money. So the business doesn't make money off a chatbot. And if they have a receptionist, more likely they're not going to want to fire them just to put a chatbot in there. Even if they do, it's not a for sure thing, right? That they're going to be staying with you forever. It's not solving a permanent solution. You can't charge as much money. So, like I said, this isn't the final solution that a local business is looking for. They're looking for leads and also AI to help convert those leads into final booked appointments. So, obviously, this is a low cost per sale. You're not going to be able to sell them on a full system. In the future, there's going to be a lot more, AI, advanced AI bots and receptionists and all this type of stuff. But you guys really, what I want you to focus on when, picking what to sell, it's not going to be saying, hey, well, we can make sure you don't miss a call or make sure you don't, ever miss an email again. But at the end of the day, it's not making the business any money. What makes some money is going to be this. So, this is going to be the full system, right? Selling a full system local business from A to Z in their sales funnel. So this is exactly what I'm doing. There's many ways of doing this. You can get into God knows how many niches there are. You can pick whatever you want, really. Like you guys know, I do real estate. You can pick roofing. You can pick whatever. You can pick pool building. You can literally do anything you want. So this is the actual final solution that the business is looking for. They're not looking for a gimmicky CRM, a gimmicky chatbot to help them with a couple things here and there. They're willing to pay thousands and thousands of dollars at once and per month afterwards for you to consistently get them leads and booked appointments onto their calendar. So I want you to think of it like this. You're pretty much doing everything for the business up front. You're not, only taking inbound calls and then giving it to them and having them sort it out. Because to be honest, these people are too busy to be dealing with inbound calls all day or texts or emails. They can't get back to them right away. So this is where you do three things. The first thing you do is you run ads for this local business. So as you guys know, running ads is the way of capturing the leads, getting the leads through the door into your funnels. The second one is nurturing them with AI. So what you're going to do is you're going to use AI systems to actually nourish these leads and book them. The third thing is booking them directly onto the customer's calendar, in this case, a local business. So this is what they want, right? They want the full system. They want something that they don't have to even, call people every day or waste their time instead of actually making money and showing up to the appointments, right? So for example, a real estate agent doesn't want to be cold calling all day. What they want to be doing is showing up to listing appointments and making that money, getting the listing, and that's it. I mean, like, it's really what they should be focused on, and this is exactly what the system does. So imagine going up to a real estate agent being like, hey, I'll charge, $500 a month, and you can just go ahead and get somebody that picks up the phone. This AI bot picks up the phone. You never miss a call. Okay, great. But it doesn't give them anything, right? So at the end of the day, they don't have anything from that. If you go up to a real estate agent and you tell them, hey, look, I can get you leads and I can actually use AI to nourish them and book high quality appointments onto your calendar without you having to lift a finger. I've seen it go from $5,000 to $15,000, sell. So it's pretty easy to sell as well. So because you're selling them the full solution, you're not selling them something that is a gimmick or a shitty CRM. right? So this also goes into my last point that I really want to touch on. The easiest thing to do is don't even think about this as selling something. If you can make a system, as this one we're talking about right now, a system that can actually help your local business that you're trying to focus on make more money, you don't even need to actually sell it as something that they need, or sell it to them in a hard pitched way or something. No, it's very easy. If you can make a system that actually helps them, people are going to naturally want to buy from you. It becomes a lot easier. You don't really have to get on a sales call anymore, right? What you need to do now is, once you get on these calls, is say, look, this is what I do. Hundreds of other people are profiting from this. I want you to profit from it too. Here's how I can help you. That's really what you want to come down to. Your mentality has to shift from, hey, I can sell you this AI bot that can do this, this, and that, to, hey, look, I have this system that is implemented into hundreds of others right now that are making so much money, and I want to help you make that money and get to where you want to be. So you're really switching from, hey, I need your help, I need your money, pay me monthly, to, hey, it's on me to help you make thousands of dollars, and at the same time, I'll make some bread too, but in reality, it's a win-win for you. This is what I'm trying to help you with. So if you can switch, your focus to that, selling is just, at the end of the day, it's not even selling anymore. You're just helping and making money at the same time. So that's really why I really am in love with this system, of running ads, using AI to nurture them and the leads, and then booking them onto your calendar, your customer's calendar. It's a lot easier of a conversation to have. And lastly, some of you guys might be asking, well, Franco, at the rate AI is moving right now, won't it eventually take over an agency's job? Won't I eventually be replaced by an AI smart enough to do everything that I'm doing right now? And the answer is probably, to be honest. I mean, 5 to 10 years from now, maybe even less. I have no guarantees that might happen. Who knows what can happen? But I want you guys to think of something. These local businesses, these local people running these businesses, who are maybe over the age of 30, 40, 50 years old, right? Even if they're younger, they don't have time. First off, they don't have the time to be learning all these AI systems and how to integrate into their business. It's really difficult, right? It's just like marketing. I mean, like, anybody can really kind of take the time to learn how to do ads themselves and run ads for their own business. But most people don't. Most people hire a marketing company to do it for them. It's not because they can't do it, it's just because they don't have the time and they don't know how. So it's the same thing here, right? Even if in 5 years, let's say, there's an AI smart enough to run ads for you and do everything, and get you the leads, these business people, these plumbers that are all day working, they don't know how. They don't have the time, after their family and work and everything, to go through and learn hours upon hours of how to implement AI themselves. That's why there's people like us that help implement it for them. So at the end of the day, it's just getting back to what I was saying. You're helping these businesses. You're not trying to make a quick buck and not really do anything for them. You're going to give them such good business, such good consistent leads and booked appointments onto their calendar, that they're going to be begging you after your 2 or 3 month trial, say, I want to keep this going. I'll pay you an extra $2,000 a month, and you just lock them in. You get 20 of those people, and I mean, you're set. That's really how you make money in this business. It's really good. I'm not really scared of the future of AI getting too smart to take us, agency owners over, because, like I said before, I just don't see it as something that it can really replace. Even if it is going to be able to do it, most of these local business owners don't know how to implement it. So that's really what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. Really, why selling a single system of AI isn't worth it, and how you can actually frame selling this whole system as a help towards your local business. And you're not really selling AI anymore. You're selling the end product, which is booked appointments for your customers. So it's not even, you don't even have to mention, oh yeah, we use all these AI systems. No, it's just, this is what we do. We use AI in between, but it's not, end all be all what we do. It's just a little bit of help, and then we get this booked calendar for you.